be going down to the grid shortly to get some views. So we're going to go to Yelena now on the grid, and she's going to talk to some riders.
Good evening. We're at our last call for today, the ASB 1000s, and we are going to do the grid walk with these guys. Inspired by what Barry said earlier, let's look at the heavy metal. Now, let's rock and roll with a few of these guys. First, I really want to ask Marcus Ryderberger how he feels today. I know I already asked you at your box how you felt, but I know being on the grid is different. How do you feel?
I feel very good. I really have trust in my bike and my baggage, and I can't wait to start the race.
Good. I know that in 2020 you had an unfinished season, and you placed, I think, 7 seconds behind Apawit, right? So do you think that you can do it again this time here?
I try my best. No, I think in the practices and the qualifying, we had a good rhythm, and the race pace was quite high. But you never know if the others improved into the race, so we will see. The race is always different.
Okay, great. Good luck, Marcus. And right now, we will move on to P3. Have a quick chat with Zakwan Zaidi and see what's up. He's the defending champion, and he actually looks really consistent throughout the week. However, wanted to just ask you, you were in Q2 before. Then in warm-ups, you were in Q2, and then after you ended up being Q3. So what happened there?
I know in the qualifying time is everybody is fast. Also, when I expect in the first out is use the medium tire, I feel so good. And the second one, I tried the qualifying tire. I feel not so comfortable in the grip feeling. But okay, at this time I know maybe I'm not the best make the time. But in the front row is okay for me.
As you know, Zakwan, anything can happen in racing. So Andy Gilang is also your teammate. He's in P4. Do you have any strategy at all for this race?
Yeah, I don't think the strategy. I just want to fight with Marcus, and I try to follow him in until the final lap.
Good luck. I hope you can defend your title this year. Cool. And finally, we'll look at P9. Azlan Shah Kamarul Zaman. Our interesting character here. I read quite a bit about him. And during COVID, there was kind of nothing going on for a while. So instead of racing, he started working in the factory and stuff. Things were really hard for him. He struggled quite a bit now, but he's made a really good comeback this time around for the Asia Road Racing Championship. How do you feel today?
I feel good.
Okay. So I wanted more than 3 words, but okay. Do you think that we can see more from you this weekend, Aslan?
Yeah. You know, this year I quite enjoyed this bike, this amp. It's lovely bike, it's fast, but anyway, we just a little bit late to find a good setup. But we have a gamble for this race, so I hope this gamble will work and will give us something positive.
Well, I'm really happy to see you on the Asian grid again. Do your best for today. And guys, we're gonna end it right here, right now. Last race for the day. And right after this, we're going to have a look tomorrow for the warm-ups and then the races. Right back over to the studio to you, Barry.
Thanks a lot, Yelena. We just got the tyre information.
That's right.
So just taking a look at that, we did see yesterday, or I noticed yesterday, a lot of riders running hard front and soft rear. No sign of a soft rear. Oh, Anthony West has got a soft rear, but it's mostly hard medium. What do you read into that, Daniel?
Yeah, it was pretty evident throughout the practice sessions that Zakwan, Kasma, Marcus, and Azlan would go for the hard front, medium rear. The most of the Hondas would be running medium, so it's a surprise to see Zakwan on the hards, perhaps due to the temperature. But Anthony West, I suspect the soft rear is because they are down on power, and maybe he just thinks he can manage that soft till the end of the race and use the advantage of that extra grip that he has to try and keep up at the front.
Yeah, there is Andy Farid. He'll be looking forward to this race, starting from P4. And as you mentioned earlier, Daniel, this was a terrific performance from Evolution Sports and Lachlan Epis. He's done a great job. He's been improving all through the weekend. But honestly, I didn't expect him to qualify on the second row. Brilliant.
Yeah, fantastic performance for him in qualifying. And right next to him, And just to prove the quality, he's in front of Pasawit Titivarak, next to him there in 6th.
Yeah, we know Pasawit goes well at Sepang, arguably better than he does at Buriram.
Yes. Definitely, we expect Pasawit to have a great start in this race, and surprisingly, Haruki Noguchi, he's in 7th for this race 1 and race 2.
Yeah, he wasn't quite on the leading pace, hasn't got anywhere near to Marcus over the course of this weekend so far. We do, however, know that he has a special racing suit.
Yeah, something is different on race days for him. Don't know what it is, but he always brings something special.
There's a newcomer to the class this year, Kemen Kubo, half Japanese, half Thai. Comes from Moto 2, he was racing in Moto 2 last season, and now with the Gent Blue Honda team, and with some work to do. He's starting from P8, and there's a familiar face there, Anthony West with Victor Racing MLT Yamaha. They do gel well, Anthony and Victor Racing. We've got history, a couple of seasons in Supersport 600. This bike, you have to say, isn't really competitive, but you know the rider on board is capable of something special. And there's Jakrit Swangsawat, really good, accomplished rider from Thailand, well known nationally there. I knew him originally as a really quick 250 rider, and beautifully liveried machine they've got there. And there is popular rider Teo Yu Jo. He's enjoying himself. I chatted to him yesterday, Daniel, and he was saying he's getting faster. He's gone into this class in order to improve himself as a rider. So, big shout for him.
Yeah, top job for him. He did a 2:15.087 in qualifying. It's improvements for him all around, so it'll be a stepping stone for him every time he sets foot onto the racetrack.
Yeah, we haven't seen the 3-minute board, I don't think yet, but here is the grid, led by Marcus Reiterberger, and the best of the rest, Casper Daniel, who's starting from the middle of row 1, next to him, Zakwan Zaidi.
In row 2, we have Andy Farad, Izdihar, Lachlan Nepis, and Pasawit Titivarak.
The big surprise, Haruki Noguchi is on row 3 in P7 with Kemen Kubo and Aslan Shah Kamaruzaman.
Rounding off row 4 is Anthony Keith West, Jakrit Swangsan, and Teo Yu Jo.
That's our starting grid. It does look a bit like Marcus and the rest, but Marcus said it himself, and I tend to agree that the race is different. There's a lot of pride at stake here among the other riders.
Yeah, that segment is evident in Buriram, where Marcus seemed to have the pace, but he just struggled down on the brakes. I remember constantly overshooting in the last stint in Buriram. And yeah, he just couldn't string together the performance that he needed. But this time around, he's looking like he has the advantage. But right now, the conditions are different from qualifying. Anything can happen in the race. And as you mentioned, Haruki's got his race day suit on. So it is going to be very different. He will definitely be charging in from P7.
Yeah, usually makes good starts, doesn't he, Haruki Noguchi? And the other thing to note about Marcus, I mean, he got a P4 and a P6, I think, in Buriram, is that he looks a lot happier now, and he said that he was confident with his machine. That makes a difference. And Casper Daniel is going to have something to say from the middle of the front row. I can't wait for this.
Yeah, Kasma looking quite good there, 2:05.576 in qualifying. So he's not too far down from Marcus. He's the closest to Marcus. And Kasma has always gone around Sepang well. It is home ground for him. So he'll be looking to get a good start and keep up with that BMW M1000 RR.
Lap. 12 riders in the field, but so much quality here. Marcus Reiterberger finished on the podium in the Le Mans 24 Hours just 2 weeks ago. Kazma Daniel, everybody around here knows him. Around here meaning Malaysia and ARRC. Rookie season last year for Kazma, and he just got better and better until he looked like a real contender, one of the riders to beat by the time we reached the end of 20 to see an Australian rider and a private team doing what they have done so far. Pasawit, Rata Sepang and Haruki Noguchi starting from P7. Got a double win in round 1, so he will have something to say. And then we got Kevin Kubo from Moto2, Aslan Shah back for the championships as well, and West, MotoGP winner. Honestly, the quality here is absolutely fantastic.
And the grid is just packed with stars from all parts of the world in two-wheeled motorsports. And yeah, as you mentioned about Kazma earlier, I think some people might look at round 1 and say that Kazma might have lost touch a bit, but I think it's not that. I think it's just that the rest have really worked well on the bike, and Yamaha just trailing just that little bit, and they've brought something new into round 2 for sure, because Kazma has managed to close the gap. And I think we're going to see Kazma start to charge up into the top 3 once again.
Yeah, the setup clearly wasn't right in Buriram, and actually I have to say in free practice it looked the same. It looked the same, but it came through in qualifying. So hopefully just in time for this race, race 1 of 2. We'll be back, of course, tomorrow for race 2. The afternoon flying by, I have to say.
It's hard to believe that we're at the end of the day already. The final race for day 2 of round 2 of the Asia FIM Idemitsu Asia Road Racing Championship.
There is Kazma. I noticed in qualifying as well. The big full grin was back. Atlantic takes his place just behind and to one side of Zakwan Zaidi. Haruki Noguchi paddles into position.
It's not used to being that far back.
Safety car hasn't taken up the rear yet.
So we're just waiting on the grid now, the red flag being held up in front of the riders.
Yeah, a little bit of a delay, but there the man with the green flag goes. They're waiting for the safety car, and the lights are out, and we are off for race 1 of the ASB 1000s, and a good start from Zakwan Zaidi. Goes to the outside to peel into turn 1. Haruki Noguchi comes up into P4 inside of Andy Farid. Rider went right wide there.
That was Lachlan Eppes just going all out of shape into turn 1. He was momentarily up into the top 5, and then now he's just dropped back down behind behind Aslan.
Reiterberger gets ahead of Zakwan. They had a little disagreement, let's say, in qualifying. And Haruki Noguchi in that famous racing suit through to P3.
This is the Haruki that we remember now coming up.
And this is the Kazma coming up on the outside of him. This is the Kazma we know too. This is going to be some race, I can tell you.
That was a great move from Kazma. He tried to make it on the outside at turn 5 on Haruki, but Haruki holding the line just too well. Marcus, he's trying to give some breathing room now between himself and the rest. Zakwan and Haruki are going to have to catch up to Marcus now.
Yeah, and behind them you've got Pasawit just challenging Aslan Shah. As we were saying, the quality all the way through the field, but there's a little bit of a break at the front from Marcus Reiterberger. It wouldn't be a surprise, but the riders behind him, led by Zakwan, are going to be doing everything they can to stop him from getting away.
They have to catch Marcus within the next lap, or else Marcus is just going to get comfortable and start pulling away. You can see already visually the gap is increasing.
Yeah, Zakwan the best of the rest so far. Haruki Noguchi right on his tail. Kazma Daniel just behind him, and Andy Farid behind him. Pasawit got the better of Aslan Shah. Nice and steady through turn 15. And look at Haruki Noguchi blasting up alongside pit wall.
Haruki getting really early on the gas there. He's the fastest through in the first lap, and Andy Fry trying to make a move on Kazuma, but Kazuma is gonna shut the door. But no, Andy Fry does make it stick, and he moves up into fourth. So Kazuma with a tough start of the line. He was struggling to keep the front wheel down, but Sakwa now closing up on Marcus Reiterberger and bringing Haruki Noguchi with him.
Brilliant work. There was an advantage there of 0.3 of a second across the line for Marcus Reiterberger first time around. Dropped down to 10th after that error on the first lap. Kazma, keep an eye on him, he's in 5th place. Battling at the moment with Andy Farid.
Marcus just hasn't been able to pull away now from Zakwan. It looks like he might be struggling a little bit because Zakwan and Haruki, they're looking comfortable. They're really chasing him down now. Andy Farid has made pass and Kazuma earlier, and
here comes Haruki up the inside of Zakwan, and he's going to hold it. He's going to hold it. Let's see what the 22-year-old Japanese can do.
Zakwan tried to fight back, but immediately had a bit of a twitch. And here comes Haruki now. If I was Zakwan, I would just sit behind Haruki because Haruki clearly has superior pace, and he is going to hunt down Marcus. We know Haruki, and he's not going to let that slide. He wants to be at the front.
He expects to be at the front. This is the mentality that makes him the racer that we've come to know over the last year. Ooh! And you can be sure that he didn't back off the gas at all as he went off onto the grass, but that has given an opportunity to the others to catch up and for Marcus just to get a little bit more of an advantage at the front. Let's see what the difference is as they go across the line this time.
It's a 0.8-second gap now between Marcus and Haruki.
That's another half a second he snatched, and Zakwan comes back through. Andy Farid's trying to get through too.
Haruki stuck his leg out and it hit Zakwan's front wheel, and now Andy Farid, he's up into second.
This is a fantastic battle, but it is giving an advantage to Marcus Reiterberger. I'm just hesitating because looking at the way that Andy Farid is taking advantage of the situation. Narrowly missed a podium in Buriram in race 2. There he is. He's now leading the chase after the German on the 1XOX TKKR BMW.
Aslan Shah, he's made some good progress, and he's actually got the fastest race lap currently. He's running in 5th, right behind Haruki. He closed up after that error between Haruki and Zakwan.
Yeah, he's put Pasowit behind him, and he's making his presence felt, as we would expect. Now he's breathing down the neck of Haruki Noguchi, who is in P4 currently.
And they're all bunched up once again between positions 3 down to 6.
That's it, Pasowit bringing up the rear of that group. He's going to need to hold on. Try to keep tabs on Aslan Shah. Kazma Daniel, we expected him to be there, but he has fallen back behind this group. Saw a mistake there from Pasowit. Here we come, let's see what it looks like head on. Even from this angle, it looks like a big gap, but Andy Farid is leading the best of the rest. He's leading his senior teammate Zakwan Zaidi into turn 15. And during the course of that lap, Aslan Shah has got himself into contention. The advantage this time, 1.4 seconds for Reiterberger over Andy Farid. Aslan Shah goes up the inside into turn 1 of Haruki Noguchi. So another battle. We saw a ferocious battle between those two in Buriram as well.
I wonder what's happening with Haruki there. After the contact between himself and Zakwan, he's just starting to drop down positions. You know, Zakwan as well is struggling to find a way past his teammate.
Let's see, the race is a long one. He's got time. We've seen Haruki take his time before. Doesn't always scamper away at the front. But let's see. as with Daniel, off the back of these. Nevertheless, we've got some superb riders locked in a battle for second place. We've got Marcus Reiterberger, who needs to keep it all under control at the front, and looking at his demeanour over the last couple of days, as Aslan wants it, but in that effort he's dropped himself back into P4. And Andy Farid, nicely done, holds on to that second place.
Yeah, great job from Andy Farid. Only his second run, his third race in the ASB 1000 class. He's up into second, and he's just holding off his teammate quite well.
Aslan looking for a way round, choosing a different line. He's looking for a fast exit, isn't he, from that turn. Let's see what he can do down this straight with a slipstream. And BMW power. Out he comes alongside Zakwan Zaidi.
Really is all about the exit for Aslan, because the top speeds, the gap is huge. Aslan and Andy Farid are the only two riders I believe who have done over 300 so far in this race. Aslan is just choosing the right lines and taking advantage of that extra power that he has.
Yeah, that was nicely done. You can see all the experience coming into play from Aslan Shah as he takes a look at Andy Farid. Haruki Noguchi, almost a second back from Andy Farid at the moment. So it's still hanging just about to the back of the group. And it's Haruki at the back of the group. Aslan's going to make another move for sure at some point on this lap. Zakwan's taking a look at his compatriot. Championship rivals this year. Aslan won in last year. Haruki Noguchi pushing Zakwan now as well. You can't take your eyes off this. Wish I'd brought eye drops now.
Yeah, Haruki is just trying to line up, move on to Zakwan Zaidi, but it's not really coming together for him yet. Kasma, he's trying to close the gap, but he's not lapping fast enough to really get past Pasovit. Last time round, Kasma did a 207.5, and Pasovit was doing a 207.2.
Reiterberger, 207, just about dead.
Yes, and he set the fastest lap of the race in the last lap at 206.7.
Yeah, Aslan, foot off the peg there, a little bit out of shape, coming through turn 14. Don't think he's going to try anything this time. He didn't get the drive out then. Nor did anybody else to make a difference. He has a look, and he's going to muscle Zakwan out of turn 15 if he can, but he can't.
That was close there between Zakwan and Haruki. Haruki's definitely going to try on this lap once again. Might be able to do it down the front straight, but no, it's not close enough. Zakwan getting the better drive. Aslan now closing the gap between himself and Andy Farid. The gap at the front, 2.233 seconds.
Yeah, Marcus.
Oh, that was a moment there that Aslan had. Nearly went off the bike there, turn 14.
Yeah. Yeah, another fastest lap for Marcus Reiterberger, 206.5. Aslan continues to threaten Andy Farid. Taking different lines, having a look all the way around, looking for the drive out of the turns.
I really do wonder the top speed differences, because Marcus Reiterberger has barely touched over 290, while everyone else is doing 297, 296, 294. And yeah, perhaps his superiority is just the way he rides through the turns, the way he flows around. Here comes Aslan Shah now. He's trying to line up a move, and he does get side by side with Andy Farid, and he makes a pass on Andy at turn 9.
And he's not having it. Not intimidated.
I think I just saw Haruki as well making a pass at Zakwan there. Yes,
Yes, he
Haruki
did.
has.
So, all to play for here. Tyre wear not yet coming into play, I don't think, but it'll be interesting when it does. Rookie trying to take a wide line around Andy Farid. Enough there. Marcus Reiterberger still in sight. Let's see what happens as they come this time into turn 15. Haruki makes the move. He's trying to get past two riders. Got past Andy Farid and made it stick. He's not going to get past Aslan this time around.
It looked like he was about to do a double overtake move there in turn 15, but it wasn't to be on that lap. But here comes Haruki now. He's up into third. He's chasing down Aslan Shah Kamar Zaman. Haruki looking good again.
Yeah, he does. There was a little breather for him in the early laps after he came through really quickly. Then he dropped back. Now he's got his second wind. You see that familiar crouching style off the bike. Aggressive on the bike, but the bike not moving around too much. Suzuki doing a lot of the work.
It's one of those riders who just seems so in control of his bike. But now he's chasing down Aslan Shah. I think he'll definitely be well within striking distance within this lap. He's really hunting it down. He's just set a faster first sector time than the man in front of him.
Reiterberger just done the best through sector 2. So he's not easing off at all. Currently almost a 3-second advantage over Aslan Shah last time across the line. Rookie has a look, but he's not close enough.
He was tempted to show the front wheel there, but it was a bit too far. We will have another opportunity down in turn 15. We've seen so far in this race that he likes to overtake at that turn.
Andy Farid still with the advantage over his teammate, Zakwan Zaidi. And Passowit holding on to Zakwan too.
Andy Farid has made a mistake somewhere, because that's Zakwan now who's come across, and Andy Farid has just dropped back quite far. Must have been an error somewhere from Andy.
Yeah, and okay, so we know what Zakwan's objective is now. Let's talk about the stillness in the SDG Hardgrow pit. You just saw it again. With their rider doing incredible things on the track and trying to get the better of Aslan. But Aslan is a difficult man to get the better of no matter who you are.
Quick look there from Haruki on the inside of Aslan. It just wasn't to be. Aslan's too strong down there on the brakes. He'll have to try it once more. I think he's just going to try once again at turn 9 if he can get close enough.
If they hold each other up, then Zakwan's going to be in the mix as well. Marx is really quick through sector 2 every time.
While everyone's lapping the 207 to 208, Marcus has just lapped in the 206 again. So that's a gap in pace currently between the leader and the rest.
So I think we can start to watch out for tyre wear now as Haruki shows a wheel to Aslan once again. Zakwan Zaidi, if these two slow themselves up, Zakwan will be all over that battle for P2.
Haruki's desperate to get past Kasma. He believes that he has the pace to follow Marcus. With just 4 laps remaining after this one, I don't think there'll be any chance that he'll catch up to Marcus, man.
Here he comes. Aslan left the door open, but he's trying to get it in. He's got it back. Aslan Shah. What a ride. Even after all these years, he can still surprise what he does on track. That will have surprised Haruki Noguchi too. And look at Zakwan getting into contact with these two. Haruki looking again. He's a real nuisance, isn't he?
Yeah, he does have that line, and I don't think Aslan's going to be able to get in front of him, and yet
Almost
doesn't.
on the cross again for Haruki.
He plays those wide lines better than anyone else, but there goes the BMW horsepower. He's going to attack once again here at turn 15, and Haruki does attack. He gets in front of Aslan now, but can he get on the gas before Aslan does? Because that BMW is just a monster on the straights.
Just did it, didn't he? You could just imagine him clenching his teeth to hold the line and get the drive in. And Aslan's coming back with that BMW. What a battle this is. Haruki on the inside. Zakwan getting into the mix.
What a move that was from Haruki to bite back at turn 1. I don't know how he managed to find grip to make that stick, but Haruki did, and he comes now down into turn 3.
Aslan has another look up the inside. This isn't over. Can Zakwan get onto this? There's a little gap opened up as that was going on. Here comes Aslan once again. Haruki's going to switch inside. Oh, there's contact there. Contact there, and Haruki came through with the advantage. Aslan's got Zakwan in front of him now as well. That was a hard move from Haruki.
Yeah, Haruki's not giving he's not making any friends this time round. He's really hunting for it. What a move to bite back there at turn 4.
Yeah, I'm quite sure Haruki's not looking for friends. He's looking for results. He's got Zakwan behind him now. Zakwan threatening him. Oh, contact. That was a definite bump.
That was a proper
See what race direction makes of that now. Haruki is back into P4 behind Aslan, and he's got Andy Farid after him. This is hard racing, folks.
That was proper contact between Haruki and Zakwan there. Zakwan not leaving any room at all for Haruki to get through turn 9. And now Haruki has to do all that work all over again because it's Zakwan now that leads this back group.
Yes. He's got 3 more laps to do it after this one's complete.
It's brought Kazuma and Paswit back into the contention as well for the podium. So this will get interesting the next few laps.
And Kazuma just coming into touch with that group as well. Wonder if Zakwan can make P2 his own after all of that. A lot of it's going to depend on tyre wear now. Haruki pushed really hard. What has he got left? Aslan's been pushing hard all the way through. What's he got left?
Yeah, Aslan started all the way to P9. He's now fighting for the podium, so great job from Aslan.
Yeah, brilliant ride again from Aslan Shah, as we saw 2 podiums for him in Thailand. Haruki Noguchi, we know he won't give up, despite the clashes that have put him back into P4.
Yeah, that wouldn't have shaken him at all. Haruki, he's a confident rider. He doesn't care what happens. He doesn't care about contact, any twitch or anything. It's just part of the gig for him.
Yep, and they race hard in Japan, we know that. Now he's got Aslan in front of him. It's so hard to make the pass previously. What can he do now? But at the moment, Haruki Noguchi, double winner from Buriram, is off the podium. Definitely on the podium is the man going through there to the right of the screen, Marcus Reiterberger.
Haruki already having a look at the inside there of Aslan Shah. He knows that that lap he couldn't do it, so he's going to try and line it up for the next lap. It's so hard to overtake that BMW down the straight, to make a line, to make a move down in turn 15 or turn 1. It's almost impossible because the advantage that BMW gains is quite significant.
Yeah, you saw so many rehearsals from Haruki before he actually executed the move.
Oh, here comes Haruki early on.
Another clash from these 2. No love lost between the Malaysian and the Japanese for sure. If they both end up on the podium, the body language is going to be interesting. But there, Zakwan is still leading the front of this group.
Really wide there.
Commentator's curse, he's gone wide. And he's lost a place to Haruki Noguchi, who's gone from P4 to P2 as they cross the line with 2 laps remaining. Aslan goes to the outside. Zakwan comes back.
Zakwan and Haruki were leaning on each other down the straights there. Side by side, but here comes Haruki again. He's biting back.
Haruki muscles out Zakwan through turn 1.
This is some racing going on. They're really battling it out. Marcus has no idea what's going on behind him, but this is quite the race. Here comes Haruki now, leading this large group of 5 riders.
So at this level, it's the smallest error. These riders will pounce any one of these, but it's Haruki with the advantage now in this epic battle for P2. This is one we're going to remember.
Zakwan's going to fight back. Zakwan's going to make that move down into turn 9, but Aslan as well, he fancies a move on Zakwan there. Aslan trying to make it away.
Here comes Zakwan. Haruki switches back through. There must have been millimeters between them. Here comes Zakwan again. More contact.
This has become something else of a race. Now Zakwan leads Aslan and Andy Ferd. Haruki drops down to 6th place. 5th place, apologies.
He's playing hard, but he didn't come off well in that last clash. Haruki Noguchi dropped back to P5. He's got Andy Farid, he's switching up the inside.
Haruki's not giving this up. He's going to keep on fighting. That wouldn't phase him at all. He's going to try. He's got one last lap to make it stick.
Aslan Shah looks like he's going to peel into turn 15 first. Zakwan's going inside him. Aslan is wide. Noguchi, more contact that time with Andy Farid. My goodness. Aslan and Zakwan cross the line together. Haruki Noguchi, Andy Farid and Pasowit cross the line together. Let's sort this out as they go through turn 1. That was quite a calm passage through turn 1. But we're on the final lap now and the gloves are going to come off again.
Andy Ferd now, he's got in ahead of Haruki. He's in 4th. Haruki's going to try and make the move on Andy. He has to make it over here at turn 4, and he does make it at turn 4. And now he's going to hunt down the Honda of Zakwan and the BMW of Aslan.
Yeah, knee-to-knee contact there between Haruki and Andy as they went through now. Andy's feeling what it's like to battle with these guys in ASB 1000. Haruki's 1 place off the podium. Zakwan Zaidi is on the podium and Aslan Shah is in P2. Looking like achieve it at the moment. Experience tells, and we've got 2 really experienced Malaysians here battling for P2. Andy Farid, oh, Pasowit has gone wide and slid off, low-sided out on the last lap. We've seen him do that before, Daniel.
Oh, and there we go, turn 9 between Zakwan and Haruki. That's under investigation. But for now, Haruki is trying to chase Zakwan. I don't think he's going to be close enough. It looks like Aslan and Zakwan have come away with it. That looks like that will be the podium positions, the final podium positions.
Here they come. Haruki's going to get some drive out of here, and he's going to try and he hasn't got a slipstream.
This is going to get interesting now. Everyone taking different lines.
So the tightest line for Aslan Shah as they peel into turn 15 for the last time. Zakwan, Marcus Reiterberger, meanwhile wheelies across the line. And what is happening behind? Aslan Shah came out first. Zakwan is going to take P3, Haruki P5, Andy Farid Izdihar P6. We are breathless here in the commentary box. I guess at home, there's nobody left sitting on the sofa after that.
You can see the gesture between Aslan and Zakwan. They couldn't believe the race that they just had. That was spectacular to watch.
What a race. It was for P2, but my goodness, that didn't matter at all. Look at the jubilation in the 1XOX TKKR. They've got P1 and P2. Congratulations, 1XOX TKKR. What a race. What a ride from Marcus Reiterberger. What a performance from Aslan Shah. Under all that pressure to take P2 from riders with the quality of reigning champions Zakwan Zaidi and Haruki Noguchi. Marcus, you've got no idea what happened behind you, my friend. That was just a phenomenal race. Get my breath back and we'll look at the results once again as the wind wafts the palm trees. Let's calm down and look at the results. Marcus Reiterberger, we know, clear winner, Aslan Shah in P2 after that epic battle with Zakwan Zaidi finished third. Haruki Noguchi off the podium in P4, he won't be happy with that. Andy Farid Istihar, magnificent ride from him in P5. 6th was Casper Daniel, 7th Lachlan Epis, and 8th fellow Australian Anthony West. Kamin Kubo came through to finish 9th, 26 seconds back on the leader. Pasowik crashed out. Jakrit Swansawat showing 36 seconds behind. Teo Yu Zhou finished in 16th. And as the riders complete their cool down lap, ready to come into Parc Fermé. Let's have a look at the exchanges between the riders in a way. Speaking from a television perspective, it would have been good to have seen Haruki in Parc Fermé with the riders that he was clashing with. There is a referral to race directions, so the results that I just read out are provisional. Take nothing away from this rider, Marcus Reiterberger, on the podium after the Le Mans 24 hours 2 weeks ago. A convincing winner in race 1 of round 2 of the Idemitsu FIM Asia Road Racing Championship. Haruki Noguchi, knowing him, even though he started from P7 and ended up in P4, he's going to be shaking his head as he comes into his pit box. But we're riding now with the winner, first on the track, first into Parc Fermé, Marcus Reiterberger. Cool as a cucumber. And here comes Aslan Shah. He won't be feeling quite as cool after the work he had to do. Looks like he ran out of gas. As he walks in, but there's a spring in the step of Aslan Shah as he soaks up the congratulations of the 1XOX TKKR team. They know what he had to do to achieve that P2. It was a phenomenal ride by the Malaysian, former champion in 2019, the first champion. Congratulations between the two teammates. It was Marcus Reiterberger's day on track. But in terms of achieving and winning battles, the day belonged to Aslan Shah. What a performance. Yeah, you have a drink. We haven't seen Zakwan in Parc Fermé yet. Some breath there, but he's happy. He could have done nothing else. That was such a clever ride from the Malaysian. I think he's 37 years old. We can call him a veteran. There is Zakwan Zaidi, who finished third. There is our very own Yulina, who is going to talk to the podium finishers now from Parc Fermé.
Well, what a way to end the day. I am now in the Parc Fermé with the ASB 1000 riders who've placed third, second, and first. And we just saw a surprise there, not from Marcus, of course, because he's taken the lead, but we saw a really fierce battle between the boys going on behind from second onwards to the sixth. But I have with me now the reigning champion for the ASB 1000 last year. Now tell us a little bit about what happened back there in the battle.
Yeah, firstly I want to thanks to the team. They make so hard work today. I'm happy with the bike feeling, and also in the race I know Marcus was very fast. I tried to keep the pace, but I know the Noguchi and Azlan behind me, and I tried to defend the place, but difficult. Everybody fast and pass me, and I have no pace in the middle of the race. But okay, I just realized maybe in the podium is good for me, and then I try my best to get the podium.
Cool. Okay, never mind. This is just race one. We still have race 2 tomorrow. What are you hoping for race 2 tomorrow?
I'm hoping I want to win. So sure, I will try my best.
Okay, good. I hope you defend your title too. So we're done with Zakwan for now, and We'll go to Azlan Shah now, who's made a really good comeback in Buriram, and you climbed from P9 to P2 today. So tell us about that.
Yeah, what a race. After a gamble setup for this race, and it works. I'm so happy. Just a little bit struggling with the grip and fighting with all the rider, with touching and everything. But finally, I managed to keep the position, and I want to say thank you to the team that, I don't know, every time we work hard very too much for the setup, and it works today. Thank you very much.
No problem. Thank you so much, Aslan. And we'll now talk to Marcus Ryderberger, which was already a shoe-in win. So yeah, okay, Marcus. So you were right in the front racing by yourself anyway, so you kind of missed the action that was going on behind, but it's cool. Anyways, you did really good. So tell us how you feel about the motorcycle.
Yeah, I must feel great because I've been with nearly 8 seconds gap. But to be honest, I don't feel as good as in the qualifying. In the qualifying, the bike was really perfect. Now we try something different on the rear to improve again for this heat, especially. But I think it's normal on this heat. The grip is not the same as in the lower temperatures. But at least I can fight with the bike. I can handle it. But I really struggle. I don't see my pit board the first few laps, so I was afraid is it fast enough or not. I pushed as hard as I can. I lost a few times the front. But in the end, I just ride home safe and quickly. And I want to say thank you to my team. This was a really good weekend so far.
Yeah, congratulations on today. And it's true as well. We don't know what the rider feels unless we're riding the bike, right? So I know that we talked about the motorcycle today, but how are you feeling just in general?
I feel good because you see me put it on. I really fight with the bike. I really struggle to do fast lap times. I think now we have a much better setup. Sure, Sepang I like a lot. And it's a home race from the team. 1 and 2, I think better is not possible.
Congratulations on your win today. I hope you overcome your struggles tomorrow.
Yeah, for sure.
Okay, guys. So looking at all the fierce and fiery battles, we are so excited to see what we have in store tomorrow. We come back tomorrow at 9 a.m. with the warm-ups from all the boys. Thank you for watching. Back over to you in the studio. Barry, take it away from here.
Yelena, thank you so much. Let's take another look at, if we can bear it, let's take another look at this phenomenal ASB Race 1 battle. It started fairly predictably with Marcus Reiterberger making a break, but very quickly we saw close battles for P2. The early stages, Andy Farid featured strongly, and then we saw Haruki Noguchi really getting on it, looking extremely determined, trying to pass. Aslan Shah switching back. Those two such well-matched rivals in this race. Here you see another version of it. Probably see 1 or 2 clashes in a minute. This was a stage in the race with 4 laps to go when tyre wear was there, and Haruki came up the inside, nudging Aslan off into the dirt. Another clash there between Zakwan this time and Haruki Noguchi. No quarter asked or given in ASB 1000, and Haruki shot through there into P2. Zakwan had another idea, and another clash, and Aslan had yet another idea. That clash was enough to send Haruki back. So he had it all to do again. Crossing the line 4th with Andy Farid Izdihar breathing down his neck. It was a phenomenal race. There was Passowit, disappointing, threw it down the road, right on the last lap. Marcus Reiterberger takes the victory by 8 seconds, and behind him Aslan comes out best, getting a good drive through the corner to take P2 from Zakwan Zaidi and Haruki Noguchi. So let's go now to the podium and the national anthem of Germany.
Ladies and gentlemen, please rise for the national anthem of Germany. Carpet, the president of FIA
And
Major,
the
presenting
prizes
trophies to our
for
winners.
the podium finishers will be
In third place,
handed out by Stefan Carapier, FIA Major president. He shakes the hand of reigning champion Zakwan Zaidi and hands him the third place trophy. Zakwan's happy with that. Aslan Shah, you saw how happy he was with that second place. He knows he couldn't have done any more. It's probably one of the best races he's ever ridden. The imperious winner, Markus Reiterberger, the German rider, gets the first place trophy. Shows it to the cameras. And the team award, very well-deserved team award, will be presented by Mr. Masanori Enomoto, the managing director of Idemitsu Lube Asia Pacific.
I would like to invite Mr. Stefan Carpet and Mr. Masanori Enomoto to take a photo with our race winners.
And we'll line up for the photos and just catch our breath after what really was a phenomenal race.
ESP 1000 race winners. A big thank you once again to Mr. Stefan Carpet and Mr. Masanori Enomoto for presenting the award.
And we'll just take a look at the championship standings before we sign off. Championship leader Haruki Noguchi with 63 points. He's got an advantage of 7 over Aslan Shah. Third is Zakwan Zaidi. Fourth, Markus Reiterberger. Fifth, Andy Farid Istihar. Paswik Titi Bararak is in 6th. 7th is Kazma Daniel, Kazma Yudin. And 8th, Kevin Kubo on 22 points. We will be back tomorrow morning. That ends it for today. We will be back for warm-up at 8:55 tomorrow morning. So join us then, and the racing, as it did today, will take place at 12:35. And if you're at Sepang, come along at 11:10 for the pit walk. The ARRC pit walk is more fun than you can possibly imagine, so if you can possibly make it, come and join us. This is the Idemitsu FIA Major Road Racing Championship. We'll see you tomorrow.